is expressed in this television show is solely that of the person who expressed them and not the opinion of the Emily Pearl Show, its sponsors, or affiliates. Although the Emily Pearl Show may take stances on individual shows, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a prophecy.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the world famous Emily Pearl show, where we talk about anything we want to talk about. All right. Woo. Y'all, I feel like Lager the Lothberg. They've been fighting Vikings all week. Wow, it's been a rough week for me. I hope everything has been better for you guys. All right. Listen, we got some people that's already in the studio. Let's see, let's get these chats in here before I bring in my co-host for tonight. I got Trisha from Talk 101. Hello, Trisha. Thank you for tuning in. You get a chance to watch my son. Please share the show. Jenny is in the house. She says, "Good evening, Emily." Mary is in the house. Hey, Mary. Mary says, "Hello, everyone." And let's see, I already spoke to them, and Jenny says she misses Paul. Because I asked Jenny, I said, "Where is that Paul? Wake him up." Last night when we had our politics show, Paul said that he fell asleep on the mountain. All right, bringing in my co-host tonight, y'all. Sybil Presley's back in town.
Hey,
And my son Timothy is back with us. He was a
Hey
fill-in.
everyone.
He was a fill-in, but now he's a stay-in. All right, let's give him a hand. All right, welcome back, Cyril. We missed you, but I could tell that you had a good time. You're looking very rested and beautiful.
Yeah,
Where did she go?
I don't know.
She got time. Ernestine's out of town. Okay, there she is. Let me put her back in. Okay, Sybil, you popped back. You popped out for a minute, but you're back.
okay. It says
Yeah,
what? It says one of my streams is having connection issues.
it said what, dear?
Connection issues is what the notice
Oh,
said.
the
Oh, hi,
speed.
Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny says, Sybil, did you get you some rest? She says
I
she
got
missed you
lots of
already.
rest. I spent 3 or 4 days with Jenny.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Jenny, Tim says hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Tim
Hey.
All
and
right, y'all.
Mary, and I
And
think Trish
everybody.
too is
Yeah, Trisha's
email.
watching. Yeah, she's just not in the comment column, but she's watching. So the guys, look, tonight we are going to do potpourri. In other words, the audience, Sybil and Tim, you guys are gonna pick whatever topics y'all want to talk about, and I'm just gonna chime in with you guys. All right. We got some chill jazz music playing tonight. Can y'all hear the music?
No,
Jenny,
Yeah.
Mary, let me
I
know.
don't hear it.
I'm gonna
Well,
let the outlook.
we know you don't never hear nothing right anyway, Sybil. So
Not necessarily. Wow, you sure got a bright background tonight. Is that to celebrate African and
Earth Day. Happy
April?
Earth Day, everybody.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it's
Earth
Earth
Day.
Day.
I'm happy to be on planet Earth myself, live, healthy, and wealthy.
See, Jenny said, yes, she here. I told you, Sybil. Jenny says, yes, she hear a little. I got it down low because, Jenny, I
Oh,
don't want
okay.
it to be loud.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
But I like jazz, you know that.
Yeah, so we're going to be chilling on this Friday and ride this week on out. Sybil, start us off.
Okay. Happy to be back with everybody. I enjoyed Jenny and my family and looking forward to my next trip. And since I took a trip, I wanted to share some travel tips with everybody tonight.
All
And
right.
Okay.
after this long, dried spell, the travel business is really kicking off now, catching up.
Okay.
So, one of the first things I would like to say is tie a brightly colored scarf or several scarves or rope onto your suitcase. Even if you got suitcase that stands out. You know, like pink polka dots and
Yeah.
stripes, and
Okay.
so that when you go to look for your suitcase, you won't snatch up somebody else's that looks similar to yours. And I was really flabbergasted at Greyhound. I went on Greyhound,
Oh boy.
but most of the stops, they will have a baggage man right there. You know, if you have to change buses, he will put
Uh-huh.
the baggage on or take it off. That happens most of the time. But two of my stops, the baggage man wasn't there, and I had to snatch off my suitcase. And I got off at 4:00 in one bus, and the bus driver said, "Well, the bus is from Memphis. Going to Memphis leaves at 4:00." So I snatched that suitcase off. I had somebody get off for me, and I had to go flying around the corner just before that bus pulled off.
Okay.
So some stops I had to load my suitcase on the bus and take it off, but I didn't get a discount for it either. But anyway,
Wow.
it's not a complaint. It's just I was a little bit surprised of the missing baggage man, but at least the bus was rolling along. And
Okay.
another little hint is if you're traveling out of the country, email yourself a scan of your passport in case you lose your hard copy. You do not want to go to another country and not lose your passport, because good luck getting back in.
I know, right?
That is very important. And then roll your clothes up for more space in your suitcase. You know, like take a blouse and just, ball it up. And you will have a lot more space in your suitcase than if you just slam your clothes in and they're all on top of each other. So I tried that.
It's best to roll it up carefully.
It is, and it does not wrinkle.
Well, it depends on what kind of clothes you got. If you got
That's true.
wrinkle-free, if you got
if it
wrinkle-free,
wrinkles, well, at least you'll have room in your
you
suitcase.
can ball it up. But if you don't have wrinkle-free, you got to carefully fold and roll.
Fold and roll. You got that right. So that worked out fine for me. And so if you plan on traveling to attractions, you can purchase pre-skip the line tickets. Like if you want to go to Disneyland.
Uh-huh.
And this is for tours and other fun activities.
Did you do
go
that?
right ahead of the line.
Did you do that?
I didn't go to Disneyland this trip. I went to my family.
Disneyland. Oh, okay.
For example,
about Disneyland in Jenny that we're gonna talk about on our politics forum next week. Some big news about Disneyland. Yeah.
Yeah, Disneyland or any type of attractions. Busch Gardens, it's very popular. But a lot of people don't know you can get skip the line tickets, and it's not that much more.
Well,
so
I need to skip the line because I'm not able to stand in no long line.
Well, right. Some people just can't do that. But if you go to Head Out, that's HEADOUT.com, you can get more information on skip the line.
Okay.
Any comments before I go any further with this?
Oh, look at you, Lana Gary. I like that, what you just did. Jenny says, oh, yeah. She says she found out a lot about business, but she also said, thank goodness, Sybil, you learned to pack compactly.
Right, because I always overpack. I just don't want to spend time at the washing machine and all that. I always take more than I need.
Okay.
And, so invest in a good travel wallet. And a travel wallet you can keep organized with your bills, receipts, boarding passes, and other things that are part of your travel. If you don't have I don't need a boarding pass because
let me tell y'all.
because guess what?
Hold Hold it right there. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why I asked her that is, is because Sybil and I had an episode in the Kroger store.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, everything flew out on the floor.
Sybil, tell them about that.
Yeah, I was looking for my Kroger card, and I do need a new wallet, but I just barely turned the wallet on the wrong direction. I guess upside down, and about 25 cards flew out, and I had a big line ahead of me, and they looked like a bear that's fixing to take a bite out of it, growling. And then I think I turned right around, dropped them again after I put them back in my purse. But if you don't have a travel bag,
We spent about
which
10
is
minutes trying to find her Kroger card. We spent about 10 minutes trying to
trying
find
to
her.
pick up my stuff.
She had a Kroger gift card, y'all.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
So she was trying
that's
to find
right.
it.
And I wanted to
And
use
then
it.
what happened, then when she finally found it, the darn thing didn't work because she had not activated it.
Oh, Lord. She was holding up the line for real.
Yeah, big
Man,
old
it
baskets.
was about 20
Like
people
it was
in
a
the
traffic
line.
jam.
It was about
That
20
wasn't
people in
good.
the line, y'all. And boy, was they upset. I was trying to help as best I could. But that was just one
Yeah.
of those situations. I
Yeah,
tell
the
you.
travel wallet would have come in handy.
We
But
was
when
like,
I do
we were
travel,
like, hey, Jenny, Mary, we was like, where is the video cameraman when you need
yeah,
one?
when you need it, I guess we're gonna have to start wearing body cams,
I know, right?
catch all this stuff. But what I do when I travel is I take a little small backpack, and then what I do is Greyhound will let you, as part of your ticket, you can have one suitcase and then
Okay.
a couple of carry-ons. So to add more space and get by without sneaking on another suitcase, I put on a backpack, and then I throw a sweater or a coat on it so they can't see it. And then I
Okay.
ease up on the bus, and I've got my extra bag.
All right.
So that's how I do that. And if you do not have a travel wallet, which is the best, well, get one of these. What do you call it? Fanny packs that goes around your waist.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then you can keep your ticket and everything right there, where you don't have to dig for it, because the bus driver is not going to stand there while you dig for the ticket. And
Right.
it's been a while since I went on the Greyhound, and so now the tickets is like an accordion, just a bunch of them together, and the print is about the size of an ant crawling on the ground. I mean, you have to get a magnifying glass to look at stuff. He said, "Where's your ticket from Birmingham to Memphis?" And I open it up like an accordion. I hand it to him. "Don't hand it to me. We don't do that no more." So finally, thank goodness, I thought I was going to have to step out of line. I did find the Birmingham to Memphis ticket.
Okay.
And here's something else too. If you mark your bag, your suitcase, if you mark it with a fragile sticker on it, well, that might help the baggage people not just throw it in the bus like a frisbee. I mean, it's not going to stop them, but they're more than likely to handle your bag a little bit better because they don't know if it's China in there or what.
Yeah,
And,
you would think so.
And
we
also,
have a
if you want
comment. We have a comment.
oh, you do?
Yeah, you do. Jenny says, you're presenting. Jenny says, set up your phones to have quick recording functions so you will miss less.
Yeah, okay.
Well, okay.
Well,
Back to the fragile luggage sign. A lot of times it's going to get in the front of the line for baggage people that put on the bus. That's just a little tip for you. Don't cost nothing to listen.
well,
And,
we done got a whole lot of tips about luggage. Have you got anything
Yeah.
else?
Well, hang on. I got just 2 or 3. I'm going to wrap it up.
All
If
right.
you're traveling by bus like Greyhound and your trip is several hours, pack some sandwiches and snacks in case you get hungry between meals, because sometimes they don't stop for rest stops.
Okay.
And then bring yourself a little pillow and a blanket so that you can, be comfortable. One time I took a Greyhound bus and it was so cold in there. I got up to go to the bathroom. There was ice on the floor. I almost slid down the aisle. And that is the truth. It was so cold. So that's really all I got to say. And if you like to have some more, save money on your travel, just go to emilypearls.myecon.net. That's MYECON, myecon.net, and learn how you can save on travel, or you can call me, Sybil Presley, for more information. 901-643-1982. That's all, folks.
All right. All right.
All right. All right, Mary, haven't heard from you. Did you have to step away? Jenny, what do you want to talk about tonight? Type it in.
Yeah, let's hear from the chat. What do they want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll give them time to write in what they want to talk about.
Right.
And we'll be right back. It's only about 6 seconds, so don't y'all go far, okay? All right, here we go.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find, and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous cupboard cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
I tell y'all what, when I get my first paycheck, I'm going to the cupboard and I'm going to order up me meals for 2 weeks.
All right.
Because I get paid every 2 weeks, and I'm going to order me meals for 2 weeks and put them in the freezer.
That's
so
right.
that I can eat healthy. I might end up having it for my supper, but I might, because really, I don't like to gobble. I get a 30-minute lunch break, and I don't like to gobble my food up in 30 minutes. I like to savor my food.
Okay.
So, Charles, y'all get ready. Y'all finna get ready to have one of the biggest orders you ever had from the Emily Pearl Show. Well, almost, because we have had events there where people ordered a lot.
Yeah.
But if y'all want some home cooking, good home cooking, you don't feel like cooking or don't have time like me, because I don't have any time anymore, and I sure don't feel like it. But these TV dinners, Miss Stofers, and what's the other one, Miss Calendars, they just not hitting it for me.
I understand
I need
that.
some real home cooked food.
Yeah.
Because, before I started working, I would cook for myself, and Sybil, you know how we cook.
Sure.
Let me go to the comment column and see if anybody type in anything they want to talk about.
All right. Let's see.
Okay. Mary says, hold on. She's complimenting you. Oh, she says, no, I am here. Okay, and she says, Sybil, great information as usual. Was thinking about when I used to ride bus as a child down south with the sandwiches my mom packed. I know that's right.
Yeah, people can relate
Um,
to that.
yeah. And so
Timothy, don't
Mary,
you have something to say? Timothy, don't you have
I'm
wait a
trying to see
minute,
what the
wait a
chat was
minute,
talking
wait a minute, Civil. Can you let me finish reading the chat column? So Mary says, so I got lost in thoughts. And then Jenny says, oh, what a loaded question. I'm busy resetting my life in every area.
All right.
All right, let's talk about resetting lives. All right.
Okay.
I like that topic, Jenny.
That's
Uh,
good. Uh-huh.
yeah, resetting our lives. Let's look at what would be some of the Jenny says about home cooking. She says, I just said home cooking. I just said it as a thing to do more of in this house. I heard that.
Okay. All right.
Jenny cooked a good meal too for me.
Yeah, what did you have?
She made some baked chicken with vegetables. It was some cauliflower and broccoli and carrots and
I love
Okay.
that.
potatoes, all in one
Yeah.
big
Mm,
giant pot.
sounds
Oh
good.
wow, I love that. Yeah. Miss Calendar says this cauliflower chicken pot pie,
Mm-hmm.
and I buy that a lot. I like it because the crust is made with cauliflower.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, that's different.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But
I
you
hadn't
can
tried that
tell.
one.
Try it. It's very healthy. It's a chicken pot pie. It's called cauliflower with
Mm-hmm.
cauliflower. The crust is made
Okay.
with cauliflower, but it tastes like a regular crust to me. But it could
Oh,
taste that
okay.
way just because I do like cauliflower.
Right.
So I don't know for sure. So resetting your life. Well, I can tell you one thing, Jenny. That's a great topic because right now, uh, for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I had to reset my life. And my son and I, Jenny says, me too, Emily. She says, I love that stuff. Yeah. A lot of people don't like it. And I like Brussels sprouts too. A lot of people don't like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Not
I
one of
rather
them.
have,
Oh, you mean those little tiny cabbages?
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Those Brussels sprouts.
They're so hard and squishy. I could play croquet with them.
No, they're not. You have to cook them right. You're not cooking them right. You must be eating them straight out the frozen box.
Well,
Oh,
it's, I've had it like buffets and things like that. I just didn't care for it. They
didn't
I
care
look like
for
rather,
it.
itty bitty cabbages.
I'd rather have Brussels sprouts than have broccoli. Because broccoli,
Oh.
broccoli, broccoli makes me fart.
Oh,
Um,
God.
yeah. If y'all ever had a farting episode, you better ask yourself, did I just eat some broccoli or did I eat some broccoli a day or so ago?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I'd rather have the Brussels sprouts. But you know what? You don't find hardly any restaurants selling Brussels sprouts.
No. Not in
Mm-mm.
Memphis. Mm-mm.
Not here. Jenny says, too many are stuck on processed food. They've
Yeah.
forgotten to like the good real stuff. You're right, Jenny. And
I
I'm telling you
agree.
something. This fast food, all these fast food restaurants got people's minds messed up, their bodies messed up.
Yes.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. You got
It's not
kids
even
now.
real food. Yeah.
You got kids now with type 1 diabetes.
Yeah.
And they haven't even reached teenage years.
Right.
And they got this fatal disease with no cure. That comes from parents not feeding them properly.
Yep. That's where it
You
comes
know,
from.
yeah, letting them eat all that junk food, serving them McDonald's and all
Hot
that
chips.
mess,
Mhm.
all that hot food. Now, a
Yeah.
child's body is not developed enough to eat hot, spicy things.
Yeah, and they do it
And
all day, every day.
they do it all day, every day, and that's the reason why they so wild.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm tell you something, we used to feed our dogs hot sauce in their food to make them mean.
Yeah. Make them mean. I remember.
Now, if hot sauce will make a dog mean, what do you think hot food do for kids? Jenny, Mary said, let me put this one first. Mary says, so true, Jenny. I love fresh vegetables. And then
Okay.
Jenny says, there are ways to fix those veggie gas issues. Yeah, with Alka-Seltzer, Jenny.
Jenny
Mary
got a
says,
solution.
Mary says, my grandkids love fruits and veggies as if it was candy. That's very good,
Oh,
Mary.
yeah, that's rare. That's very rare.
Excellent. Very rare. But it all depends on the mamas, papas, and the
It
grandpapas
does.
and the mamas. You know what
Yeah,
they let them have. Cause
that's
kids,
true.
cause I mean these parents and grandparents act like they don't know how to say no to these kids. Now that's a real
That's
topic to
definitely
talk
true.
about.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying? That
Absolutely.
is a real topic. What is wrong with these parents and grandparents not saying no to these kids? The kids
Yeah.
are bossing the parents around, you know, and I
Yep.
can understand grandparents maybe spoiling them a little bit, but the main job is and responsibility falls on the parent.
That's
You
true.
know, tell your kids no, they can't have no hot potato chips. You know, what's wrong with
Yeah.
no? Aren't you supposed to be the boss? But
Yeah, they pacify.
the kids are like, you're not the boss to me. I want some, and then they'll have a temper tantrum, whoop them and whoop their butt in their grocery aisle.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lady do that to her kid, and everybody else was looking crazy at her. I told her, honey, you doing the right thing. I said, because if
Sure
you
is.
don't do it now, he'll be whipping
Somebody
you
else
in
will.
10 years. I
Yeah.
said, he'll be whipping you or trying to
That
whip you
too.
in 10 years.
That
Yeah,
too. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, Jenny says, that's part of reset my life. I'm prepping to have an easier flow in my home that works with the flow of my new online business that I'm creating. Go,
All
Jenny
right.
girl.
Good.
Go, Jenny. Mary says, uh, very rare notice. I said grandkids love LOL. I know now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tim, chime in
Yeah.
between those two topics
Oh,
we just talked about.
yeah. Resetting a life. Yeah, that's kind of big there because all of us at some point in time we get stagnant, uh, get used to a routine,
Mhm.
whether it's healthy or unhealthy.
Mhm.
Uh, but resetting is always good because I said change is always good. So
Mhm.
I look at that as it's like growth, you know.
Right.
You're
I
still
like that.
growing, you're still evolving.
I
So
like that.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. Resetting our life. Yes.
What areas do you think that are important in resetting our lives?
Well, for me personally, it had a lot. It's got a lot to do with eating habits.
Mhm.
And just like what you spoke on, I ate a lot of fast food,
Mhm.
even as a parent. And I was guilty of that, allowing my children to eat fast food. Uh,
Uh,
yeah, and by me not eating the right and proper foods that I should have been eating, it shows up in your health, in your health
mhm.
element. So
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely.
Mary says, love resetting our life. This house dine out too much.
Uh-oh. There you go, right there.
Yeah, I
Save
understand,
money
Mary.
too cooking at home.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
absolutely. You know,
Yeah,
Save a lot of money.
if you have the time to cook at home, yes, that is healthier. And back in the old day, we knew how to stretch our food.
Yeah.
We cook at home and you can stretch that food because you could take a leftover dish and make a brand whole new dish out of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
the kids and the husband, they won't know no different.
No, they won't. They won't. They will not.
I'll
And Jenny
tell
took
you.
her dish and made chicken soup out of it,
That's right. There you go.
Okay.
leftovers.
That's the way you
Yeah.
do it. Jenny says, I know, right, Mary? She says, I've made it a rule that eating out is a once a month treat.
Wow.
Now, uh-huh.
That's good.
That's
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
excellent.
Save your
Uh-huh.
money too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, and sometimes we have to reset our lives in a spiritual way too.
That's true.
Jenny says, yes, I did, Sybil Presley, about that
She made
chicken
some chicken soup.
soup out of her leftovers. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to just, when I say spiritual, she said, Mary says, yes, Emily, my mom cooked home meals all the time. We ate out maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Let me
Wow.
tell you something. You want
That's
to know
huge.
something? Mary, I never got a chance to eat out. The only time we got a chance to eat out, I got a chance to eat out when I was growing up as a kid, was when we traveled to another state. We would stop at a fast food place. And but my son Tim, he'll tell you, Mama cooked, didn't she, baby?
Yep. Yep. She
hmm
did 5 days a week. I didn't like liver and rice, and that was one of her favorites, but I ate it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because see, that liver has iron, and that iron
Right.
was
I know that
good for
now.
him. He
Yeah, I know it
needed
now. I
that
didn't know it
as a
then.
child.
That's
And
right.
don't forget about them big Sunday dinners. Wow,
Oh yeah. Wow. Always. I
them big
miss them to
Sunday
this
dinners.
day.
Yeah. Now on Saturdays, I would take him to the Crystal. You
Yeah.
remember the Crystal?
I remember.
Back in those
Crystal,
days, yeah.
Arby's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
On Saturdays.
Yeah.
Uh, Jenny says she's having some trouble with her keyboard. Oh, don't worry about it. You got time to type in your comments. Mary says, Tim, that was huge, but we appreciate it and did not take for granted like these kids. And Jenny and I need that rule once a month. I heard
Yeah.
that, Mary. You're right.
Yeah. Thanks,
Just
Mary.
kids just don't know how blessed they are nowadays.
Don't have a clue.
And you know what? We don't even talk about how hard it was for us in the way that we had to go through enough.
Yeah.
Because if we talked about it more, then they would probably get an inkling of how they have a better life. We need to
Right.
reinforce our history of how we were raised,
Yeah.
and they might not want to hear the same story and over again, but so what? You the boss
Right.
of them.
Yeah.
You the boss of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny says my best friend Tony and I have a once a month bill day. It's a standing day to pay our bills, have girl time, and have a great meal. Yeah, Sybil and I have done that many times in the past, haven't we,
Yeah.
Sybil?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna get back to the end of what I was talking about, and then we're gonna close out. But I
Okay.
was saying when I was talking about resetting our lives sometimes in a spiritual way, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily talking about any certain segment of religion.
Right.
I'm just talking about sometimes, because we live in such a busy world now,
Yeah.
so much noise around us. family,
Negative
kids,
energy. Yeah.
yeah, television going in this room, and radio boombox going in that room, and all of that.
Nobody's
Sometimes
talking to each other.
everybody texting on them phones.
Mm-hmm.
One reset that I suggest that a lot of people need to do is stop everything. Stop everybody in the house for about 30 minutes. Bring everybody together and have a family meeting and meditation. In other words, if you just, you know how people say when they have these programs, a moment of silence?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be the first thing you start with when you bring your family together. Say, let's have a moment of silence. And
Mm-hmm.
then you determine how long the silence is going to be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or what. But after that moment of silence, then let's have some family conversation. Talk to
Right.
each other.
Yeah.
Find out what's going on with each other.
Yes.
Jenny says, wow, Emily, our household meeting was partly about doing things like it used to be. All right. And yes, I'm bringing my spiritual more out into the open in my life. All right, Jenny.
All right. Okay.
Woohoo for you. Good, good, very good. Yeah, we just need some quiet time. Just some
Yeah.
quiet time. The only time when we get quiet time is when we're sleeping. But when
Yeah.
you're sleeping, look, let me tell you something. Your body is busy. Your
Yeah.
body is busy
Subconscious.
trying to do what it's supposed to do when
Yeah.
you are asleep and quiet.
Right.
But when you are up and about, you have a responsibility to your mind, your spirit, and your soul to get some quiet time at some point
Yes.
in that day.
Yes.
I have mine in the mornings before I even turn on my TV to check out the
Yeah.
news.
Right.
I'm going to spend anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. It just depends on how long I stay in the shower. You know, so
Yeah.
sometimes
Meditation is good. Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
sometimes I stay in the shower to the water. Y'all, I'm so happy and proud to have hot water now.
Oh
Sometimes I
yeah.
stay in the shower until my water begins to turn warm, you
Yeah.
know, and that might be 15 minutes. And then I get out. But sometimes I might spend 10 minutes,
Yeah.
But when I get out that shower, I'm on the sofa with my coffee and I'm having my quiet time.
There you
And
go.
even my dog knows my routine. She
Right.
gets quiet too.
All right.
She gets quiet too. We have our quiet meditation time. And
Yeah.
then when I turn on that TV, I'm telling y'all the God gospel honest truth. Then when I click that TV and turn it on, or that
Uh-huh.
dog she pops up and start moving.
Okay. Okay.
um,
Are we pros?
I might have been. Can you,
I'm not. I don't see you froze.
okay. Mary
Must is it?
says. Mary says, so true, Emily. Phones on all time. High in this house. That's right, Mary. And, negative vibes and positive vibes travel through electricity. And I don't care if it's battery powered or electrically powered. It's
Mm-hmm.
putting out vibration. Okay?
Right.
If it wasn't putting out vibration, you wouldn't be able to set your phone to vibrate. Am I right?
That's true.
Hi, Terry.
Makes sense.
Hi, Terry. Terry, you got to send me your another email address. I tried your email address and it bounced back. So either you typed it wrong because I was trying to send you your certificate. And Jenny, I'm sending yours tomorrow. So Terry, please send me that address tonight. Y'all know I got to catch up on all my behind task that I'm behind on. But
Yeah.
Terry, I think it was Wednesday. I did try to send yours, and I was gonna send Jenny's, but I had to hop back on the computer. I did that during my break time. So Terry, give me another email address in Messenger, not in here, not public. Just privately. Okay. Jenny said, "LOL, I forgot about my certificate."
Mhm.
Terry said, wait a minute. She said, okay, we'll do, sweetie. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. All right, we're getting ready to close out, and we're going to start with our newest host, Tim. Your closing remarks.
Nothing much. I just wish everybody love, peace, and happiness.
I love it. Sybil.
Well, I really enjoyed you, of course, as always. And Tim was a welcome addition. I don't want to ever see him leave.
Oh, thank you.
I just think you're a missing piece of the pie. I just
Okay.
enjoyed the way you chimed in and your nice speaking voice, and
Okay.
you're just kind of like a little umpire, drawing the conversation together. And I really appreciate that. And
Great.
one thing I would love to see families sit at the dining table and enjoy meals together without the video games and the phones, and just have ordinary, wonderful conversation. Enjoy the meal.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people grab a plate and run to the bedroom, turn that game on, and go sit on the porch.
Yeah.
The family table, I think, is very important.
It's
So I
very
enjoyed tonight and happy to be back with y'all.
All right.
Thank you,
Happy to have
Sybil.
you back.
And just to piggyback on what Sybil said, I see people in restaurants, you paying for this expensive meal, and you won't even take time to enjoy it because you on the phone texting. You on the phone
I've seen it
looking.
too.
Yeah. You on, you on Facebook. But now, when I go out, I might do a little Facebook Live time while we're waiting for our meal to come out. But Sybil can tell you, once that meal come out, I'm not on my phone. Am I, Sybil?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shut the phone off.
That's
We
a good
enjoy our
thing.
meal. And see,
That's
that's
good.
another reason why a lot of people's bodies are not nourished, because you don't savor your food. People
Right.
eat too fast.
And
They
gobble
chew
it down.
They chew too fast. Your digestive system is the most delicate part of your anatomy, and you should treat it with love and care.
Yeah.
Sybil and I didn't get to be this age mistreating our digestive system, did we, Sybil?
I take my time eating. I've got 3 speeds: slow, slower, and slowest. I'm enjoying my food.
Me too. When I was working in the workforce, my colleagues used to tease me all the time. They gave me the title of the slowest eater because I could never finish. You only get 30 minutes for lunch, and I could never finish my lunch.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, because I would take time chewing my lunch, savoring my food.
Yeah.
Terry says, it'll be up in a minute. She says, "Get it, Sybil." And Mary says, "One of my grandkids asks that broke my heart, Sybil." Ask what? Ask what? Anyway, Jenny says, it's glad to see. It's good to see you ladies back together. And Tim fills a spot awesomely.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Hey,
You do.
Jenny.
That's what I told you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jenny, I like that word. Oh, she said eat at the dining table. They don't want to eat at the dining
Oh.
table. She said that's
Oh.
her hard. But Mary,
Yeah.
aren't you the boss of them? I know you the grandma, and you want to be the good one, And you want to be the good cop, not the bad cop, right?
Gotta
But
put
you
a
know
foot
what?
down.
But you know
Right.
what?
And you can get a bread basket empty and run around, collect cell phones and put them on the refrigerator till they get through eating.
Sounds like a
Oh,
plan.
okay. I misunderstood her. She said they want to do it. That's
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
okay.
Give them a hand. All right.
She had
Okay.
asked, why can't we eat at the table, and said it broke her heart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, okay then. Let them eat at the table, Mary. Let them eat at the table, Grandma. And you sit down with them. Grandpa Seals, you hear me? That's Elder Seals I'm talking to. Her husband, Mary husband.
Okay.
Yeah. But they are a great family. Um, Spiritually rooted in family ties and
Mm-hmm.
and responsibility and parenthood. So I know they don't
Okay.
have any problems.
Sounds great.
Hold on, wait a minute. Mary says everybody goes separate way. Oh, Mary, I'm confused. I thought you said they wanted to eat at the dining table. Now she said everybody would go their separate way.
Oh,
Uh, okay, Terry says, good night to all and to be safe and as always be blessed. Thank you, Terry,
Thank you,
so much
Terry.
for
right, Terry. Thank
stopping
you, Terry.
by. We
Thank you.
Thank you.
appreciate you so much for taking our time. Terry's busy too. She's an actress. Yeah, so thank you so much for taking out time. Okay, Mary says, um, okay, Mary, be up. She said, grandkids do not older kids. Uh, Jenny says, I'm trying to talk my crew into having a board game night. I miss doing that. Yeah, that would be great, Jenny. You know,
Yeah, that's a
family
good
time
idea.
together.
Yeah,
They
that's
put them
good.
phones away and play a game. And
Uh-huh.
look, another good thing too is to buy a puzzle and make them put it together.
There
That'll
you go.
help. That helps circulate their brain function. Because these
Uh-huh.
cell phones, all they do is take away brain function. Believe me, I know. Because y'all know I'm a scorer. And I see how kids write. So, good night, Mary. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're getting
Good
ready to
night.
go. So, to all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, you, my pearls, are a precious thing. You are the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl Show, listen, don't hate them, congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will what's it bowl?
Come back to you.
What's him?
Come back to you.
That's our time. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We love y'all. Good night.
Good night.
All right.